What's good, YouTube? Andrew here from Team Nightside, coming at you guys with an updated Dark World profile. The main deck has pretty much stayed the same, and the only thing that really changed was the side and extra deck, but just by like 4 or 5 cards. But I feel like I should do a deck profile on this again because it's about halfway through the month, and I figure you guys want to see a deck profile. Although I haven't been working on any of the decks, I've been just trying to max out the rarity of this deck. I'm only short 4 cards for having this deck max rarity, minus tour guides, because I have a feeling I won't be able to get them. But anyway, 3 Graphas, obviously. Let's start off the deck profile with 3 Graphas. A usable boss monster, really kind of annoying to have to deal with. But yeah, he's a boss monster, you dig for him all day. 3 Sylvas. Obviously one of the best monsters in the deck. I choose him over Beige for the simple reason of the fact that he's an eradicator target, and even without gates, I can play him in the deck that aside. And he goes for rank 5 Equizes. I play 3 Snow, obviously it's Surges, and I play 3 Brow. That's obvious for draws. I play 2 Trance Archfiend because there's the off chance that people decide to go, oh, hey, I'm going to bottomless your Grapha, or I'm going to bottomless your, or I'm going to bottomless something, or I'm going to DD Crow your Grapha. You're just going to go ahead and you're going to set the trance, and you're just going to say, oh, hey, destroy the trance, I'm going to grab back my Grapha. And they proceed to lose because they can't do anything. 2 Tour Guides, obviously this is the only deck that Tour Guide belongs in because it has 4 targets. Each one has 4 targets. For the staple spells, 3 Dealings, 3 Gates, and 3 Drag Downs. Minus the ulti versions of these, I'm still short a few cards. And then 3 Upstarts, obviously. That's like staple spells for Dark Worlds. I haven't seen any other Dark World players not play those spells. At least not recently, anyway. 1 Gateway to Dark World. This card is especially good because it's Monster Reborn, it's quick play, and it's MST bait. Because what's going to happen is most of the time I'm going to search for that card when I know I have a Grapha in grave I can grab back. Or they decide to go, oh, set to pass, and you're going to go Gateway into a smaller Dark World, and you can bounce for Grapha, because a smart player always bounces for Grapha. But yes, this card has saved me so many games today. Like, I'm not even kidding. The Trinity, obviously. Reborn Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. I did put Heavy Storm in because I was tired of people opening up with like 5 back row pass instead of monster. It's really just annoying. Foolish Burial, I plan to get this hollowed out. Either Super or DT, I'm not sure. But Foolish Burial, put your Graphas in the grave, and the staple for Dark World is card destruction. I made board 3 Mind Crush. This is very good because most people are searching their deck for a lot of stuff in this format. Spellbooks, Fire Fist, Dragoonities. Like, I faced a Dragoonity player and he 2-0'd me. Because he went straight offensive and had outs for everything. It was really sad. I didn't draw anything. And then there's the Eradicators. I play 3 Eradicators and no deck devs. My deck devs are in sideboard. I play this because spellbooks are big. These work good against Fire Fist. Kills all their spells and traps. But yeah, that's the main deck. On to the side deck. Today I was running 3 Raikou. I ended up facing round 2. I ended up facing a Dark World player round 2. And he ended up card-D'ing me after he saw my hand. I had 2 Graphas, 2 Sylvas, and 2 Brows. And he ended up with 4 cards in hand after Silver resolved. And so he had to put those 4 cards back in his deck. Because he card-D'd like 3 cards. And 2 of them were Brows. So he had all that going on. I don't know what he did, but he lost 4 cards from his hand and he had nothing. Or maybe he just had 1 Brow. Either way. But later on in that game, he ended up with a Silva, and he was sitting there beating me with it, and I couldn't get over it, so I just set the Raikou and passed. He goes attack, I go flip Raikou, and I milled 2 Graphas and Gates. Sad day on the Gates, but the fact that I milled 2 Graphas with the Raikou was so pro. Anyway, 3 MST, 4 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, Defissure, Macrocosmos, all those cards that pissed me off. And other field spells too. 3 Skill Drain. I kind of wish I played this against the Dragunity player, because this would have shut him down so hard. It wasn't even funny. But I wish I had that. E-Dragons I played round 3, lost to him, 2-1. This is the reason I won game 2, it's because of Mind Drain. I drew into it. Mind Drain is really good because it stops the baby dragons from falling off. Like, they can't discard anything. This is the other card that won me with the E-Dragons, was the Ghost match. Simply for the attribute rule, obviously. And then finally, 2 deck devs. The only time I actually played this today was... First round I played was Galaxy Photon deck. Galaxy Photon beat. Second round Dark World. Third round... No, I actually sided Sin against Dark World once. I sided 1 deck dev in. Actually, no, both of them. I sided both deck devs in, and I was like, I can hit their Tour Guides and their Brows. And that's exactly what I did too. The next 2 turns, he drew 2 Brows and a Tour Guide, so he was kind of salty. But oh well, whatever else he drew, I mind crushed away. Onto the extra deck. We're playing 1 Zen Mains. Obviously, he's a staple. He's good defense, and he is easily stunnable via Tour Guide. Another Tour Guide, 10 tempo. This card saved me today with against Dragosack. Dragosack's a bitch. And the fact that I skill drained and then he MST'd it on my on my draw phase was kind of sad. But I went to Tim Tebow and knocked away material off his Dragosack, so I was good. I played 2 Leviair. I'm looking to make this one an Ultra. I go Tour Guide plays for days with this, with Gates removal. If Trance can't get it back, Leviair will. 1 Giga Brilliant. This is simply to power up my Dark World if I can't get Gates on the field. Leviathan, obviously just have a 25 beat stick. 1 Gaga Cowboy. I probably should have went into this against the Elemental Dragon player, but I didn't play smart enough, so I couldn't go into it. I mean, it was meh. This Dweller, I probably should have done this against Dark Worlds too many times. I didn't play any Mermails, so I was kind of surprised. I was going to like try to reborn their Dragoons and play this Dweller and just right in the face, but whatever. This card, I played this. This is the MPV of the day. MVP of the day. I love Maestro. Maestro's 21-26 under Gates, and he's the reason that I got over all the Elemental Dragons, because I booked Dragosack, and not a Dragosack. It was a either a Blaster. No, it was a either a Blaster or a Tempest. I'm not sure, but Maestro put in the work today. Roach would have been the smarter play to go with the Elemental Dragons if I could have. Against the Dark World player, I ended up going into Shark Fortress. This card is insanely good. I wish it was more than just common, but it actually worked out pretty well. Volcanosaurus, it's an obvious reason. It's become a staple now. And Adrius for the last level 5. I like Adrius because he's an Eradicator target, and he gets rid of problem cards, and he becomes 29, so it's whatever. 1 Heliopolis. This also was one of my MVPs today. He won me against the Galaxies a lot. I just blew up his back row and all that. Then I have a Tachyon Dragon. And oh my gosh, this card is insanely amazing. Because I remember my final field against game 2 against Dark World was I think this was my field. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I'm pretty sure it was Graphis Silva with all this. Just like this was my final field, and it was just so much fun to play this, and I proceeded to OTK him because I mean the deck itself is very nasty. I mean, I don't know. Dark World, it has potential. It loses because people heavy side against it. That's my only problem I have with Dark World. Anyway, that's the deck profile. Hope you guys enjoy. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up. Peace out.